Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Your host, the Sentient Sword, here back with some more insane Ironman survival. Unfortunately, I died while playing off screen. I've just completed Horde Night 7. Um, yeah, I think it was week 7. And the next day, I got into a snafu involving a screamer and summoned zombies and dogs, and I got killed. So I lost all that progress. I lost all that. I lost that really good castle, the moat by the ocean, all that. It's all gone. It's gone. Um, I started over. So this current run, we are still in week 1, I believe. It is. I want to say so far so good. Although there's been some close calls. Man, it's like I'll say this: you can't take insane difficulty lightly. Just because you've beaten or quote unquote beaten the game in other modes doesn't mean insane is gonna go the same way. Insane difficulty has a lot of tricks up its sleeve, and some I feel, my personal opinion, feel a little bit on the cheesy side. However, there are some things that do make sense. Like if you take certain risks, you get punished for that. So that's why I play Insane. It makes you you have a reason to live. You have a reason to play. It's like y- most all the video games in the past, like from the 80s and stuff, it's either, well, first it's like you were scoring points. Score points. Who has a high score, blah blah blah. Mastery of the game. Then it's like there became bosses and like levels and stuff, So then it's like you have, like the NES, you have Super Mario Brothers. You rescue Princess Toadstool. She's been captured by Bowser. She needs help. She, gotta help her out. So you had that. Um, it's like the games would give you a goal. With 7 Days to Die, it's like you have a goal of survival, but if it doesn't matter if you lose your life, then how can does it really matter if you survive or not? Because if you don't eat anything and you starve to death, okay, so what? You just respawn and keep playing. It doesn't matter if you starve to death. So why care about food? Just keep playing the game until you starve to death every time. You don't doesn't matter. Or why would you care if the zombies attack you? So what if they kill you? You're just gonna respawn anyway, and can continue from where you left off. So it kind of like this game. It has a goal, of survival, but you have to put a foundation underneath that goal. Kind of like how you have to put some kind of foundation or dig a foundation if you want to survive the zombies inside the game. So anyway, it's day 6 actually. What I need to do honestly is I have some. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this now. Recipes, cobblestone shapes. You can do this. I'm gonna make these, and I'm gonna build up my structure. I'm not gonna. Usually, I would take the slow and experience gathering route of using wood structures and then upgrading those to the cobblestone, but that's incredibly time consuming. So it's not about the ability to get the materials. That's what I planned on doing for most of the day, was just gathering more resources. Okay, so there is a zombie around on the outside, but because it's day 6, it's really noisy. I wonder about that. I'm trying to listen to his footsteps. He sounds like he's under the base. Like, yeah, he's walking around the base of the tower. The base of the tower isn't as wide as the top. So there's like a overhang. So he's underneath like the edges. It's not a big overhang. It's just like a block or so. So he's underneath around like walking around. That's what's going on. Okay, but no big deal. The foundation is cobblestone, I believe, or the house is cobblestone except for the majority of the roof, which that could be our experience, our EXP project right here, is to upgrade our roof. But I would much rather at this moment first build beef up my foundation. Let's see. Let's use some. Right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 blocks, 8. So it's 8 blocks wide. Wow. One, two. Wait a minute. It can't be right. Okay, so the wall counts as 1 block. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 even. So yeah, that's a lot of ground to cover, especially with flagstone. And I just don't have the time to do that. Or I don't want to spend the time to do that. Um, because there's other things that I can focus on, like just gathering resources without worry of being under the pressure of having something done. Which that's what I've been doing to myself. I've noticed, huh? Somebody hit a bush. Wow. But that's what I've been doing to myself in previous runs. It's like I'll gather resources, then you try to build. Then I'll gather resources and try to build. And as the clock winds down towards Horde Night, I feel this immense pressure of you want to like chip rocks or you want to get some form of ore or something. But what happens is you can't stay focused on it because you're worried about needing to make some construction changes or upgrades or repairs or something. And so I think I'm trying this new technique, which just to prefabricate a lot of stuff that I can, and then source the EXP later. Because that's the reason I was doing that. Because build building things from scratch and upgrading them just gives you tons of experience. Which now also I realize that can be a problem too, because the higher your level goes, the more food and water you need, and that becomes an issue uh, a lot of times. So anyway, however, I do want some skill points because I've been working in this run. I've been working on my fortitude and my strength. I've only put a little bit. I think just a point on lucky looter. That's it. And is there anything? I haven't put anything on agility, and I've put 2 into intellect. I'm at level 3, but that's because I'm wearing some lucky glasses. So what I want to do is pour in 3, so I can immediately learn advanced engineering or and intern, because being able to make my own first aid bandages will help me with health items. I notice a lot of runs, health items can run low, especially if you don't get drops. If you pick a territory that's hard, or the drops land in dangerous areas, I mean you just flat out can't get them. The game will kill you if you try that to go get them. I mean, that's all there is to it. You think, oh, I can. I mean, I'm not saying absolutely every single time you'll die. I'm just saying that to have the idea that it can't happen is absurd. And if you want your run to last long, you would more likely choose not to engage in a risk like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But anyway, running out of medical supplies or using medical supplies. So far, I've used one bandage, not because I've been. Well, I was hurt. That did take a lot out of me. I had to eat some food to recover health. So yeah, being hurt did take resources. So I used a bandage really just to boost my health because starving takes away your HP, and at this point, I have grown. I have some corn. The vendor, luckily, was selling corn, like whole corn, on the first day. So it was, I stuffed some points into living off the land. That way, I'd be able to craft the seeds from the corn right away. That way, I can get to farming like immediately. And while though I have gotten some corn growing, it takes time for it to build up. Like I ate all the corn that I harvested that was left over after crafting all the seeds that I needed. Because if you just grow plant it once and eat everything that you've grown, you defeat the purpose of it. Wow. I mean, yeah, you got to plant more seeds, you know. So yeah, the first group was you just get just enough to plant more and a little bit to buy yourself some more time, food and health wise. I needed my health to last because I was in the 70s. It's already down to the 60s. That's how fast your health goes um, if you don't keep food in your belly. But once again, food isn't just like that on so easily. So anyway, we just need to survive till dawn, which is a few in-game minutes away, and hopefully the vending machine at the trader is selling food, and that's if there's no obstacle or issue or problem waiting for us. Like there was a bear waiting for me here yesterday in the game. So, all right, it is now morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go upstairs first. There was a guy going blah, 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 around all night long, so let's look to see if we can see who he is or where he is and what he is, because usually the zombies aren't that, like, they might make some noises, but most of the time you just hear him stumbling around. But this one was like hitting stuff and falling. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe it slipped into a ditch or something. I don't know. I don't see anyone at the moment. So anyway, here's my poultry farm. Got one, two, three. Counted three plants growing. Woo! All right. Now, it actually is very good, especially week one. So, we have. Let's. I should put windows on the east side. So anyway, let's look around our environment. Make sure, because there could be wolves and stuff roaming around too. And the animals are, I think, hands down, the most dangerous uh, creatures in the game. I mean, maybe I'll be proven wrong later through experience, but right now, that's the number one enemies to me. Okay, so yeah. Alright, what we're gonna do is we can take all these up. Crap. Damn, I hate when that stuff grass does that. But we're gonna put a layer there anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. It's just annoying. Alright, we will have to upgrade some blocks. And that's okay. So we're upgrading some, covering some. Actually, we're upgrading a lot because I'm okay. So that's all right. Let's go and get food. If it's available. Well, we got health bar, max health bonus. It does give you a little bit of food, but it's expensive. Let's buy a can of cat food, can of meat, oh, can of stock, can of salmon. Oh, I can't afford it. All right. Oh, so let's sell off some of this stuff.
you got the dukes, I'll make the time.
All right, now that's a little bit of
Thanks
dough
for the
there.
business. We're
Let's get
open from dawn to dusk, since, you know, we don't have clocks.
good. Now we can buy a little bit more grub, and we have some dukes left over. That's pretty good. Okay, now let's get off starving status immediately. What is the worst thing? I think it's the soup. What's the second worst thing? I think it's this because it dehydrates me. So when he gets hungry again, we'll eat that. See, that's 10, health 5, 10, health 5. Oh, wait, no, this dehydrates me too. No, it doesn't. This does. So it's the cat food and the charred meat that dehydrates you, so they're the worst. Then I think pears is the weakest of the healing. No, well, pears and miso are the same, and then it's salmon. So we'll try to eat that last. Alright, and what we're gonna do is what do we need? Rocks? Well, no, we need more clay at the moment. And what we were doing is starting our moat. Right now it's just gonna be a ditch. Okay, so let's eat this. There's a weird calm and a weird sense of urgency in the first week for me, um, because you know it's not as nearly as intense as it's gonna be, but yet it's still like you can't disregard anything. Oh, it's just the first week, this ain't gonna be nothing. It's like, no, every run is different. I'm gonna keep checking my markers because you don't want to be digging arbitrarily. Digging is time consuming and dangerous because you got to focus on what you're doing instead of watching your environment. So you don't, and then also if you're tearing up the land, that affects your movement. So you don't want to make any bad decisions by just tearing up stuff. And I think we have enough clay to start cobblestone rocks. Yes. That'll help. That way we can finish off that siding and then place more of the pre-made bricks. And we can get our EXP. Do I need one more? Yeah, I think I need one more to line it up. Okay, we're starving again. Let's eat this other cat food. That gets rid of all our dry stuff. Okay, I think that's it. We might just dig an extra one out just to. No, that actually looks like it's in line with it. Yeah, I think I'm already like off kilter. It's hard in some of these voxel. I think no, this whole line is off. To be honest, I think this is like too narrow or too short. Well, we're only digging one layer deep, so it can be replaced easily with topsoil. Any mistakes I made in the digging, so it's not too bad. Let's just try to make the box reach the other box, the other marker. Oh no, actually, it's like right here. So I think we're no, we were too far anyway. Yeah, appearances can be deceiving. We were actually digging way too far out, just what I was talking about. And that's the thing, you don't want to waste time and going in the wrong direction. All right, and as we're creating those cobblestone rocks, that'll be a minute. Let's upgrading. All right, and bottom of that. Oh, I need to start drinking water. We're starving, but we can wait a little bit between meals because we want some food to last overnight or have some food for the night. Cause I don't know if how much exploring I'm gonna do. Okay. All right, so that's completed. Let's add another layer of our prefab blocks. Which actually I don't think will be enough to cover this. This thing is way bigger than I thought it was actually. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Well, it's a good thing I'm discovering this earlier in the day instead of later. Yeah, 100 blocks sounds like a lot, but if you actually have a larger structure, that can be eaten up pretty quick. Shoot, I'm probably gonna use these just to fill up this side so they can't jump around tonight. Yeah, man. Wow, no, that's not very many at all. So we're gonna just have to get more stuff. Let's um let's dig a little bit more, build up our clay stockpile, and then we can just focus on rocks. And it's a good thing it's day 6 and not day 7. That's another thing I have to remember. Nope, there's like a chicken over there. Let's see if I can shoot that real quick. I don't see. Damn, it jumped that fence. That kind of sucks. 'Cause if it runs off into that field, I'm not gonna waste the time trying to chase it. Yeah, it's like that's bull crap. Them things are such like time wasters. If you can get them, yeah, but if you see that they're gonna waste your time or lead you, which is their main thing they seem to do, try to lead you into the path of a roaming zombie, then it's better than just to get back to what you were doing. Like I say, there's food, there's other sources of food than trying to shoot the chickens and the rabbits. It's like I say with rabbits would probably be easier than the chickens because rabbits, if you can get them on open terrain, they're pretty good. But once again, if they disappear in the brush, you're toast. The chickens, it's like they specialize in looking like they don't, walking away from you or doing something else. Then they run immediately towards you. Oh, it's back. Let's try again because it is closer. I want to get a clear shot without being too close for me to see it seeing me. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, if they're in them little bushes and grass, I mean, good luck. Excellent. We got some food. Seems like getting there. The level 4 tools are really good. I highly recommend getting your tool ability and your resource gathering ability. The minor 69er and tool or whatever, forgot the name of it. Getting those up. That's like one of the first things I do every single run. And so far, it hasn't been a run where I'm like, oh crap, I shouldn't have got been able to get more resources. Oh snap, these are uh the other bricks. I didn't mean to do that. Shh. That was a big mistake. Well, no, we can build on that for the time being. We can deal with the issue of it later. I want to stay indoors when it's raining because when it's dark, you can be surprised by enemy spawns. So let's eat a little bit of food. Now we got some more meat. We can afford a little bit more leeway with our food. We didn't get any animal fat, but we did get bones and feathers. Alright, what is this? Alright, more bones. Good. Slowly building up our glue stockpile. Alright, we can put our dukes up for a little bit. And is that where cans and stuff are? What's in here? Alright, here's cans. I could get some coal. Got a little bit of sand. I need leather. We need to wait for it to stop raining and then get leather. Alright. Good old charred meat. Let's see. So we got 2,000 clay, so that's good. Now if we just go get rock, well, I think we can make enough bricks to fill out the corridor I have. I think that back door thing actually will come out good if I can get enough iron. If I get having a forge by tomorrow is a tall order because it requires leather, and that means I have to be successful in killing either a bunch of rabbits or a wolf, or dun 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 a grizzly bear. Which, like I said, there was a bear out here on day 5, but I mean, I had like 100 something arrows, but insane difficulty. The enemies are really, really hardy, and bears and zombie bears are some of the most difficult things you can kill. And you don't want to misjudge. Like having 100 or so arrows, you think, well, I can do this. But the thing is, I didn't have any points invested into bow and arrow, so you're not getting like you're getting next to nothing damage, and you probably think 100 arrows, you're just and then there's the stone arrows and a wooden bow, like the absolute weakest things you can have. So it's either two things. Either you have a very, very slim chance, I believe, of succeeding in killing the thing and having zero arrows left, or only like a handful of arrows left, or let's see. Okay, no, I think it's supposed to be here. All right, let's go get rock. We got 2,000 clay, so I want to match that in rock. So we'll probably spend the next 4 hours maybe in game collecting rock because I want to gather enough to have it and start on the cobblestone rock process. And then I have to actually do, I want some construction work done also before the end of the, before night falls. I follow the 7 Days to Die Twitter page, and they're saying they're coming out with some new bases that'll be larger. My opinion on that is I just hope that there's more usability along with the larger base compounds, trader compounds, because if it's just bigger but everything's just for looks and there's no extra trader or anyone to deal with or talk to, there's no more lootables or anything, items that may contain lootables early game, then what I'd be very disappointed in that because it's like, you, especially if you're playing insane mode, you don't have time to like leisurely be looking around, gazing around. Especially if you choose to the self defense fort technique. Um, you don't have to build a fort the first week. If you look around the city, especially depending on what world you chose to start your run in, they're very, very strong buildings that are already pre-made that you just really just have to get to the roof. You don't have to like kill stuff inside or really actually do too much. Depending on if the building is small enough with a small enough roof, all you have to do is get up, to the roof and aggro any zombies that are there, and then have them chase you off the roof. Once they fall off the roof, they can't get back up, so the roof is yours. You know what I mean? You don't even have to kill them. So that's a technique. There's a lot of places like that where even if the inside is filled to the almost filled to the brim with zombies, it doesn't matter as long as you're on the roof and they can't get to you. The school is another example. The fire station is an example of a sturdy building. Any building that's made of concrete or is just really, really big and has a roof that can be either secured by your own might or by through some means, then you don't have to build your own base. You don't have to go through the thing of trying to gather resources and trying to do all that. You can just look for stuff like right off the bat. You know what I mean? Like spend all your points on lucky looting and just look through all the stuff. You know. And that way, maybe by week 2 or week 3, when the building you were using is getting really raggedy from the zombie attacks, you can either go to another sturdier building. Like if you were on the roof of Aldo's closet for like the first week, and you survived the first week, or maybe even the first 2 weeks, if you give it a little beef, then you can move to like the fire station the third week or fourth week. Um, or if you were using the fire station or something in a building that big, then use the school or get to the roof of the food factory, the Shamway food factory, like something like a building is so big, like it would take like a million zombies working focused on the task of like tearing down the building so you'll fall and they can kill you when you hit the ground. So yeah, they're pretty big buildings. They're pretty sturdy. They'll last you for a while without having to use your own resources. But that, it's a style. For me, I prefer to like build my own thing, test my own models because my hope is that as you survive and the game advances, you can make your own traps. There's a lot more customization you can do if you build your own things than if you use a surrogate building. So I'm not knocking anyone who chooses that technique. Every technique is valid, just like every opinion is valid. You don't have to, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? But no one's opinion is better or worse than another. So I feel it's the same way when it comes to your survival technique, your survival style. And we have a hazmat shambler, but he don't seem to know where the hell he's going or what he's doing. All right, it's like he's making his way over here. They always try to pretend like they don't see you or they're not near you, and then they slowly like creep up on you. They just happen to wander to where you are. I don't wanna fight with that guy. Let's see. I've leveled up twice. How much rock do I have? It might be time to get hit the house anyway. I have 2100 rock. So let's go to the house real quick. Well, no, let's not go to the house. Let's make more cobblestone rocks. And in the meantime, we can gather things like wood or iron. Okay, we're kind of caught in a. Well, I mean, I don't want to interrupt the process of me making those cobblestone rocks. Has this been touched? Yep. Okay, so I was using some. Oh wait, the top one is only. How did that happen? I must have switched at the last minute. Okay, so that's weird. But anyway, that kind of works out though still. All right. So now let's go get inside the house. Well, actually, I'm gonna put the rest of these, except for one, in here. This gap is making me really nervous. And let's keep that one. All right. That way we have a placeholder when we start crafting the other prefabs. Okay, so we're thirsty. That's good. One of the next things we can focus on is refilling our empty water jars. Let's take some water with us. Even though I think the can of pears has water in it. And we can replant these seeds later. We're not running a forge, so we're not terrible need of wood at the moment. And prefabricating the cobblestone blocks uh, cuts out the need to gather the wood. Just kind of chill what's going on here. In fact, let's go into the city. I don't want to linger around my house not doing anything because that can tempt the game to spawn a zombie horde or some other ne'er do well entity near, they'll just, you don't want anything tearing up your house or doing anything wrong. So journeying to refill our water buys us time to keep making the cobblestone rocks because it is getting late and you don't want to be around messing around in fog and woods. They will spawn a zombie dog horde on you so quick. In fact, let's drink some more water. So, as you can see, longest life back down to 6 hours and 7 minutes. Gone is the illustrious so many days that I had before. Let's check our water. Our water's 79. Okay, we just drink some more. You want to get, you want to pump your water up. Um, in fact, might drink both of these. Just have to wait. What we need to do, well, we don't have the ability, we don't have a forge, so, huh. I'm trying to remember, like, I'm not, I don't like house looting. It's like my least favorite activity. So I'm not sure which, oh, there's a big lady over there. I'm not sure which houses are the best ones to loot in the beginning of the game. I guess that's something I need to work on because you do need stuff like leather that you can't just get. I mean, if you hunt good, yeah, but so far I've seen chickens and a grizzly bear. Like they're not the most. Chickens don't give leather, and grizzly bears, I mean, good luck. You know what I mean? So, all right, now I think about it though, and I can't do anything behind this. So let's do that real quick, and then let's at least turn a lot of things on the outside that we can. Let's upgrade them. I heard something. I just don't know what it was. And it's getting late, and you just don't want to run the risk that it's dogs. It might just be a wanderer, but better safe than sorry. I hear it, but can't see it. Okay, it's a lady. Oh, nope. Zombie mini horde. Zombie mini horde. Yep, one, two, three, four. I thought I saw another one jump on that fence. Five. At least five assailants. But they don't know I'm here. Yeah, and it's getting late. Let's see. Let's see if I can distract some of these guys away from me and away from the house. It doesn't seem like they. Well, it looks like they're going toward it. They're just walking slow as hell. So I don't know if they're gonna make their way out or if they're gonna linger. I don't want lingering is the what sucks. Yeah, she looks like she's gonna hang around. Let's throw a rock, see if that'll get her. Yeah, there she goes. And then I hit that try hard. Yeah, there's two more over there. Well, they're kind of far, and then there's another one jumping the fence. Yeah, nothing cancels that rock throw, huh? Yeah, you want to talk about a ton of roamers. And then they're still on their way back. They always return to their original pathing after they check out the distraction, whatever, distracted on rocks or whatever. But while they're doing that, worry about these guys on the sides hearing me. You got a big lady. Yeah, there's four of them here, but they're across the street. That's pretty far. I wonder if I can. Oh, damn, I missed. Okay, there goes Rock right by her. I wonder if she'll pick one or the other. That other guy didn't go for it at all. I threw that rock right past. Well, he has to check out the other rock first, and then now they're going for that one. Okay, let's get her out of the way. And where's number four? He's way out. Let's try to keep him going way out. It's almost like I hit him in the legs by accident. It's not nightfall yet. So anyway, let's check out skill points menu. We have earned two. Let's open up our intellect. That way we can craft a forge when we find the right ingredients. Alright, so yeah, I can craft forges and craft items within 20% faster. Craft glue cheaper. Okay, so that's good to know. It's a little bit cheaper to craft glue, which is still pretty high, man. It takes a lot of bones to get some glue. Trader Joe just closed. Yeah, it's just like a lot of roamers. Okay, so now we got our axe back. Let's get back to making our cobblestone rocks. That way we have our axe to up. It doesn't need upgrading. Yeah, nothing like having a reason to be near the fire. So anyway, it's nightfall, and we do have a little bit of food left over from the earlier in the day, which is a good thing. In fact, let's rearrange that now that there's free slot. And we have some stone. 892 wood. That's good wood. That's a lot of wood. Okay, so what's in this box? Ammo. Well, one thing that you do need, uh, that I plan on making is after I get the crafting bench, or if I make it to the crafting bench, ammo. Man, yeah, so far so good. I don't want to wait too low on health. It's really a time thing. Yeah, time. It's not even midnight yet. I don't want to drink a drink too early. I mean, eat my stuff up too early. For a second, I thought I heard a zombie. Trying to think what I'm gonna do without a set of iron bars. It'd be difficult to shoot arrows at the zombies. I need some kind of platforms up here to shoot arrows at them. Or I would like something like that. I think I'm gonna go with a more passive defense this time. We'll see how that looks from the top. We'll see if this is finished. Okay, I was having a hard time telling if there was somebody cutting their lawn outside. 'Cause sometimes some noise you can't tell if they're coming from outside or inside the headphones. Okay, so it's after midnight. We can eat this pears. Man, you can't see. Well, it's because I don't have any lights out. But man, it's can't see the guys moving around. Unless it's one of those yellow shirt or the hard hazmat suit guys. Oh wait, I thought I saw movement by that car. Let's go on top of this thing I've made and see if the roof is all the way complete. Nope. rocks. That's pretty nice. Let's see how many preforms I'm making. Oh, it's 35 left. That's pretty good. It's a good amount. Plus, I have some cobblestone rocks. That's pretty good. Yeah, I won't think I'll be having any iron bars by the time Horde night comes. But I don't know if they summon birds against you on the first night. I think they might. I wouldn't put it past them. So I'll have to turn these at least to wood for temporary, at least the first week. You know, I was thinking another style could be to pour all your points into combat. You know, well, once again, that still pours into take. You steal the first night, you won't be able to fight the zombies off by yourself. So you need a base, at least for week 1 and 2, I believe. However, if you pour enough points into combat, maybe you can get to a point where you can just beat up the folks. I don't know. It sounds a little risky to me, but hey, that's how that's cookie crumbles. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the stream here because we got 3 more hours till dawn. Well, no, 4 more hours in game till dawn, which is what, like another 30 minutes, and I have to do things in real life. So I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for more Iron Man Zombie Survival. Be Horde Night #1 for this run, and without iron bars, which I usually have, because I usually try to get a forge some kind of way. I think I look up on leather earlier, and I think what it is in different environments, you come across wolves more often. So in previous runs, I was getting lots of leather just because, by the simple fact that killing wolves. But here it's like I haven't seen a wolf, and I saw a deer, but I wasn't able to kill it. I shot it in the head with 3 arrows, and it just kept running away. So, uh, anyway, wasn't able to grab the stuff. So anyway, I'm the host of Sentient Sword. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching. Stay tuned for next time.